Hi, this is Caleb Charles with SecurityOrb.com. I'm here with Thurman Jones, the Director of Patriot Techonolgy at this year's Youth Summit. How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Okay. First off, could you tell me what's your vision in creating this Youth Summit, and what year is it in right now?
This is our 14th year, and our ultimate goal is to get kids involved with STEM, science, technology, engineering, math. And this is really to show students what's out there after they get out of 12th grade, after they get out of college, because we need to build that roadmap for these students to get involved with these different careers, Legos, robotics, cybersecurity. And so we're just whetting their appetite today, but we need organizations like you to continue to come out and support us, because you have the experience. You've been through 12th grade, college, and then you're alumni in different organizations, so you really got a better feel how a student would be just like you.
Okay. And I guess, you know, with 14th year of Youth Summits, what are some of the key things that you've seen from year 1 to year 14?
Well, year 1 is the parent involvement. You know, at first it was hard getting students, because our African American kids, they haven't been outside their community. But when I started bringing the organization inside, and they saw the Legos, the robotics, and then they went on different field trips, then they got interested, and then the parents wanted to come, because every parent wants their child to be successful.
Mm-hmm. And what are some of the key success stories that you could kind of like talk about from the youth program and your organization as a whole?
Well, I think the number one is that where we have grown from 80 kids to 600 kids. We've grown from 5 organizations supporting to 40 organizations supporting. So I think that's the key. You know, the best way to be successful is show how many people want to support you. And I think that's the biggest thing that I look up to. When companies are knocking on their door and asking the supporters, they come out.
And what is the message would you like to leave when the parents and the students leave this Youth Summit?
I always tell parents, get your son and daughter in any organization. You know, after the bell ring at 3:30, ask them what's their career goal and find those organizations that have their interests. Our interest is science, technology, engineering, math. So we're going to get the Lockheed, the Navy, NAVSEA, the Air Force. All these people have different careers in the STEM area. So find an organization you want to work with and go volunteer with them, or go to different conferences like we do.
Mm-hmm. And I guess what is the vision of Patriot Techonolgy and the Youth Summit for years to come now?
The ultimate goal is to do more competition. We have the Lego competition for middle school and the robotic for high school. We have the e-security for the middle school, and we have the Patriot cyber competition. So we want to have a roadmap of different competition for the middle school and the high school, because we need to build that roadmap and keep the student busy year round.
And if someone wants to get more information about Patriot Techonolgy, the Youth Summit, donating, and just anything to do with the organization, what's the best way to do so?
Yeah, one of the things we're proud of our website. You know, go to that website, www.patriots-ttc.org, or call us at 301-925-9350, or just Google Patriot Techonolgy Training Center.
Okay. Thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing a lot more.
All right, appreciate the support.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, folks.
Hi, this is Caleb Charles, and we are here at the Patriot Techonolgy 14th Annual Youth Summit, and I'm here with Perry of BDPA to talk about what his organization is doing.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. BDPA was founded in 1975, initially as Black Data Processing Associates. We've since rebranded, but our mission is still the same. That's to bridge the technology gap in underserved communities. Our primary focus today is to meet young men and women, to introduce them to 2 tracks that we have. One is the IT Showcase, and the other is the High School Computer Competition. Both events will be held next month at Bowie State University for the regional competition, and then we'll be in Chicago, Illinois in August for the national competition.
Okay. I know you had said something about the digital divide. What is your feeling with the digital divide from 10 years ago to right now? Do you feel like we've made some substantial gaps in it?
Actually, it's probably more complex. It is getting wider because we're now introducing more tools and technologies to mainstream. For example, everybody now has a smartphone, which in essence is a computer. Every car on the highway, the new cars now have a lot of processors inside them. So everything is real technical. So we have to train our workforce to bridge that divide in every vertical market. And those markets may include transportation, healthcare, manufacturing, education, sports, and entertainment.
Okay, and if someone wants to get more information about your organization, to join, to follow you guys at the various events, what's the best way to do so?
Best way is to visit our website at www.bdpa.org.
All right, thank you very much.
You're quite welcome. Have a good afternoon.
Hi, this is Caleb Charles with SecurityOrb.com. We are here at the Patriot Technology 14th Annual Youth Summit, and I'm here with Mr. Jimmy Love. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Okay. First, let me start off by asking, what's your personal feeling about this particular event?
Oh, I think this is a great event. This is an investment in our future, quite honestly. Anything that deals with exposing young people to technology, to getting them interested in what we call STEM, science, technology, mathematics, engineering, it's an investment in our future, and we're proud to make that investment.
Okay. And what do you feel that bringing awareness to these young people to the STEM program is very important?
Well, it's important because STEM is a part of our life. I mean, it's just like everything else that we do. We're always looking to solve problems. And STEM is one of those methods and avenues, and will provide the technology to allow us to solve problems and ultimately improve our life. You know, I'm an old guy now, and I'm looking for these young people to come up with things that's going to extend my quality of life, you know, from a very personal point of view.
And I guess from the exhibits and the people that you spoke to, what are some of the things that stand out from the event that's been going on today?
There's several things that stand out. The aviation, the introduction to aviation, which is an area that we don't always think of African Americans or minority groups or even women participating in. And I think partly because they've never been the role models. And today there are the role models. Today there's the exposure. So it lets young people know that there's nothing that they can't do. Now sometimes we think that's obvious because we've got a black president, but that's just the beginning. We could have always served in that position, and we can always fly and do other great things. And I think this conference just introduces some of those kinds of things.
And I guess from speaking to some of the youth and some of the presenters, what are some of the things that you get from speaking and hearing some of the talks and like looking at some of the competitions and so forth?
The excitement. The excitement is one. And then the other part of it is the practical application. When you think about people who have disabilities and the fact that they may need a wheelchair to get around, and then we can take that technology that we use with automated robots to make that chair accessible and able to transport folks with disabilities wherever they may choose to go. So that kind of practical application is explained by the presenters, and the excitement in the eyes of the young people, I mean, it's something that you just enjoy that.
Right. And I know you and your organization went ahead and assisted in sponsoring this program. What could you tell to the people who are viewing this video who wants to participate, who wants to sponsor in such a situation like this?
Well, obviously I'd encourage sponsorship. I mean, in this world, nothing's free. You got to have some way of providing resources in order to continue an effort like this. I mean, it's a tremendous effort. The school is involved, the people that are involved, the resources. So I would encourage, it's like I said in the beginning, this is an investment in our future. And there are groups of people that we don't pay enough money to, in my personal opinion. And teachers is one. People who do organizations, run groups like this is another, because that's a tremendous insight into, it provides a tremendous insight into the lives of young people, so they can do things that they may not have been able to do before.
I mean, we definitely thank you for your support and your time, and we hope to see you in many more events to come.
Oh, I plan to be there.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Hi, this is Caleb Charles with SecurityOrb.com. We are here at the Patriot Technology 14th Annual Youth Summit. I'm here with Jane and Omar. How you doing?
Doing well, thank you.
Tell me, what's the main reason for you bringing your son out here to this youth summit?
Well, because the Patriot Technology program is geared around science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and those are his primary interests. And he's also an 11th grader, and so we're looking at colleges now, and so I thought it would be a good opportunity for him to explore some of those interests in a setting where other students have the same interests.
And what are some of your interests when it comes to science, technology, engineering, and math?
When we went to visit colleges, I wasn't sure, but as they started talking more, I started hearing more about computer science and computer engineering, and those sound really interesting.
And I guess in talking about internet safety, who would be considered the technology expert in your household?
Probably Omar, as far as the internet is concerned. I mean, I'm probably a little more proficient when it comes to dealing with, the Microsoft programs, but the internet and that kind of thing, I would say he is the expert in our household.
And from this conference here, this youth summit, what do you hope to take out of it at the end of the day?
More knowledge on the subject and connections, meeting more people.
And what have you been most impressed about in this event that's going on today?
Well, I was in the parent sessions, and there were people on the panel that were from the federal government, so they started talking about how students should get connected early so that regardless of what their interests are, as long as they got into those summer programs, which would lead to them being in programs while they were in college, and hopefully leading to some path that would help them pay for college. I thought that was a very interesting conversation. And then the whole conversation about networking in order to find those opportunities for your child or help your child find those opportunities. To me, that was the most beneficial so far.
And I guess after, you become a successful college graduate, what do you hope to do with just the information that you've gotten so far in hearing about computer science?
I'm not entirely sure, but hopefully work for a company as like an IT guy or something.
Well, thank you for taking time to talk to us, and we wish you a lot of success, and just continue to enjoy this information because it is a very useful situation here.
Okay, thank you. Okay.